Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel Philosmos. This is actually the second video that I'm shooting today, and today this topic actually is focused on the problem with other minds, and I've titled this part 1 because this is going to be a very short video. I just would like to explain what the actual problem is of other minds actually existing. Okay, so in our society, with the birth of individuality, okay, came independent thought. Now, independent thought means you're able to exercise and entertain your own particular ideas and your own particular purviews of the world. Okay, this is a good thing. However, now comes a problem with the reality that there are other minds now. There are other ideas that are being held by other minds, other perspectives, other ways of seeing the world being held by other minds, okay? And this, in general, speaking about it, is not necessarily a problem. But the issue with the human mind is that it requires other minds. It requires a collective to hold that same idea for that mind, for that particular mind to feel confident in its own beliefs. Okay, so understand, if you're not attuned to this reality, if you're not aware of this, let me assure you, let me assist you in being aware of this. You are continuously being manipulated mentally. The whole world is hypnotizing you on a day-to-day basis. You are being controlled. You are being orchestrated. If you're not aware of this, be very aware of this, because this is actually happening on a day-to-day basis. Your mind is being steered by other minds, okay? And of course, this becomes more prolific. This is more prolific if you have when you lack the awareness of this particular thing actually happening. So other minds are continuously trying to get you to see things the way they see it. Other people are trying to get you to see things the way they see it. They're trying to get you to adopt the particular ideas that they have, okay? And they do this by frames. Okay, so a frame is a particular mental purview of the world. It's a purview of a particular experience that you're bringing when you're communicating with other people. Say, for instance, somebody comes and then speaks to you about a specific matter, let's just say politics, okay? So they come in and they speak about that topic with a particular frame, okay? So maybe that frame is that this kind of president is of no good, okay? And then they come to you with this frame. So if you are not an individual that is aware of other minds, okay, if you're not aware that other minds are trying to control you, you will adopt their frame without even knowing it. So they'll say that this president is bad, and you'll agree with it. You'll agree to it without no research or no backing, with no facts. You just agree with it based on the frame that they came with, okay? So understand, it's not just politics, it's literally everything that you talk about. It's always a battle of frames. What particular frame somebody comes to you with and approaches you with, your level of being able to adopt it depends on how strong your particular frame is as an individual, or how weak it is as an individual. So understand that whenever you're dealing with other minds, when I say other minds, I mean other people, they always have their particular frame, their particular way of seeing the world, okay? So you as an individual, your responsibility is to take responsibility with the particular frame that you occupy in the mental realms, okay? Pay attention to the ideas that you hold, not only about yourself, but about the world, okay? And pay attention to how you view the world, okay? So that you're not steered by other people and other minds in adopting their particular philosophies, okay? Understand that, of course, yes, You need to be a malleable person. You need to be a person that is able to incorporate new ideas. But if you feel very strong about your particular idea, and if you feel strong about your particular purview of the world, and somebody comes with a contradicting frame, then understand that you need to hold your frame at all costs, okay? And of course, you need to be an intelligent person in this process, because if somebody comes with facts that eliminates your frame, do not hold your frame based on emotions. Be able to screen out facts, okay? And then when you can see and when you can clearly investigate and clearly get a pry into your particular ideas and your particular purview, and you can see that they're not necessarily right, then have the balls, guys, have the confidence and have the courage to say you are wrong, okay? Or not even just say you're wrong, to further investigate your frame and then create a frame that is more congruent with reality. So the strongest frame is the one that is most congruent with reality, okay? So the strongest frame, I'll just write it here, strongest frame is congruent with reality. So I'll just say equals reality, okay? So why I say this is because living in this world, it is of paramount importance that you have as much knowledge. You need to be a knowledgeable person, because the information that you are going to be taking in, okay, you need to have the correct knowledge in order to screen it out and accept the correct information and decline the wrong information, okay? So when somebody comes with you with the particular frame, you already have prior knowledge, okay? You have knowledge that you have attained, and you are able to see through the loopholes and through the incorrect ways in which they're viewing the world, and you're able to take a stand in your frame with certainty and say, this is my particular way of seeing the world, okay? You don't need to say it in these ways, okay? You demonstrate that by how well you continuously hold on to your frame, okay? Because other people will come with their frame, other people will come with their particular reality, and they will try and obstruct you from viewing things that the way that you need to view things, okay? So in my next video, I'll elaborate on how now you can utilize your frame to manipulate other people's frames. And word of caution, guys, do not manipulate other people's frames in order to attain control, okay? So you're manipulating other frames to ensure that their frame is congruent with reality. Okay, so of course you're going to need to manipulate frames, and for you to disregard that, for you to dispute that, you're being ignorant, because other people need to adopt your particular way of seeing things in order for you to have companions, and for you to have associates, for you to have friends. You need to share similar frames. So if you can observe somebody's already possessing a particular frame that is opposed to yours, okay, so it is always a battle of frames. You need to be able to steer them into seeing things the way that you see it. This is the whole basis of marketing, this is the whole basis of selling things, and this is the basis of social interaction. So I will elaborate on that in my next video. Right now, I just wanted to explain the particular frames, okay, and the way that you see the world is always being manipulated. The ideas that you hold about yourself and the world and everything else is always being manipulated by other minds. Pay attention to it. The next time that you are in a social interaction, or pay attention to the conversation and pay attention to the momentum and where the conversation is going, okay? So it always goes in the direction of the frame that that particular person is holding. Pay attention to that. And once you've noticed that, pay attention to your particular frame that you are holding, okay? And then I will elaborate on this in the next video, and ensuring that you maintain your frame and you're able to steer other people's minds and other people's frames to better suit your frame. Thank you very much, guys, for listening to this video. Please like, please subscribe, and to end it off, as I always end it off, To those who seek, seek no more, for in the present we find it all. Thank you very much.